Here we are on this first Monday of the month, so that means it's Motivational Mondays, and Ms. Haralyn Benjamin is here with me again this morning. Thanks for coming on the show, as always.
I'm always excited. I was excited to see you guys.
It was exciting having you back, of course, and obviously this is a interesting time. Obviously spring is here, but in April in the Southeast, as we've seen recently, storms are just a recurring theme.
It's just been, you don't know. You don't know when you walk out the door. So yeah, it's been, I don't want to say weird, but it's just been different.
It's been hectic, and obviously you're somebody who has a history of having to deal with severe weather and the aftermath that it could cause. Hurricane Katrina obviously being one of the worst storms I think we've ever seen in North America. Just this past weekend, 59 people lost their lives. What is your advice, or how do you go about recovering from something so catastrophic like that?
It's, you know, one of the things I know people want to do, and I want to say this, I want to be very clear. The first thing we don't think about necessarily is clothes. For some people, those bills still have to be paid. They still have to pay that car note. They still have to pay those light bills. And so if you really want to do something, get gift cards. That little baby doesn't understand the transition. So getting a gift card to McDonald's, trying to normalize it as much as you can, makes a huge difference. It doesn't make any sense to get canned goods if somebody doesn't have anywhere to live. And so think about it from the monetary standpoint. That's always going to be the best bet, because you can use that to go to a hotel and to buy hygiene items or hygiene items.
Gotcha.
Be patient with people. It's a process.
It is a process.
It is very difficult. And when the weather gets bad, even now, it unnerves me a little bit. So just be patient with people.
Gotcha. And we'll check in with you as we always do. How's everything in your life right
Everything is good. Everything is good. And, you know, my favorite saying, one of my favorite sayings is, but God. And so I don't have any complaints.
Gotcha.
I've been walking a little bit more, sashaying around. And so I'm excited about that. And I want to, you know, let people know that it's possible. Even though it may have been really tough last week or this, you know, past month, anything is possible. It's a new month. It's spring. Anything is possible.
Yes, so better things are always coming.
Absolutely.
And so for you, it sounds like you're slowly moving along, progressing in health, and that kind of leads us right to 2 Saturdays from now. You're holding, with Women Who Care, Inc., a high tea and fashion show. Just tell the people at home what's going to be going on.
I can't stop smiling. And not so much because of the event, but because of all the women who are getting excited about the event.
Awesome.
And so, yes, we're having a high tea, you know, which again means you can just put that little pinky out, dress up as much as you want to, or dress down, whatever makes you happy. We have some wonderful things in store. I don't want to give a whole lot of it away. But we've got some interesting things. We have a fashion show, and all the clothing will come from Women Who Care. The one thing that I want people to take away from this is that you're going to leave knowing that you've been loved on. And maybe that's what you needed just for that moment to keep going just a little bit longer. So, yeah, we're excited.
That's beautiful. And can they still buy tickets?
They can. They can.
And where can they do that?
You can call us at 334-390-0649. I know with the weather, it's been hard for people to even get to the office to get the tickets. And so if you're committed to coming, we will reserve you a table. A seat. But if you want a table, you can get a table. And then you can take care of it when you get there.
Awesome. And then on the flip side of that, where did all the money raised, where does that go back into? You
know, one of the things that people don't understand about Women Who Care and what we do is we don't get any funding.
Gotcha.
You know, we get a grant here, a grant there, but the majority of the time it's out of my husband and it's out of our pockets. And so it helps us to be able to do little things like pay the rent, pay the lights, you know, things that you need in order to run an organization, buy ink for the printer. And so, but it also helps us to pay for bills that maybe another organization couldn't help an individual with.